Welcome to Logistics and Supply Chain Management. I want to give a brief overview of the course and walk you through some of the navigation. So when you launch into the website, the Canvas website for the course, you take it to the landing page, which has a welcome to the course. It has the course learning objectives. You can click the modules below to go right to a specific module. So the first thing, let's take a look at the syllabus. So you can click on the syllabus. The syllabus has a course description. It has its course objectives. It has my name and my office, my phone number, and my email address, and my office hours. It has the course learning outcomes, which are repeated. It also has the grading scale, which is probably the most important thing for most students. So the grade in your course consists of quizzes, case studies, and discussion group participation. The quizzes count 30% of the grade. These are multiple choice exam questions taken from the textbook reading. 60% is case studies. Each module has one or two case studies that you have to walk through. The grading scale is a typical scale. I use an A is a 90 to 100, a B is 80 to 89, etc. It talks about the weeks of the course. The first week we're going to do the first couple chapters. Basically introduce the supply chain. Module 2 starts with chapter 3, talks about achieving a strategic fit in a supply chain. Then probably module 4 through 7 is where the real quantitative work begins, and we start using Excel to build models to optimize the supply chain. The rest of the syllabus has HSU's policies and statement, the attendance policy, the disability policy, incomplete policy, so please read through those and become familiar with them. If you want to get back to the course page, you can click home. You can go right into the modules. Let's go into the modules, take a look at the modules. These are actually the course-specific ones. So start with getting started. You can go through, again, the student services and resources, the disability statement, learning tools, university policies, minimum technical requirements. You can click through this and read through it. The big one I would say was you have to know how to use a browser and you have to know how to use Excel. I'll walk you through as we do in the course case studies some examples, and so we'll get up to speed on that. You need to know how to upload Microsoft Word and use Microsoft Word. Let's check out some of the other modules. So each module is sort of let's start with the first module here, where the actual course material begins. If you click on the overview, it gives you a basic overview of what the module is about, the module objectives, how the module objectives relate to the course learning objectives. We have the module activities, things you're supposed to do, like read this first module, read chapters 1 and 2 in Chopra, our textbook. It's got the review, the lectures you're supposed to watch. It has the discussion. Then it has the actual activities that you submit, a quiz and a case study. Let's go back to the syllabus real quick here. You can also access the syllabus by clicking on syllabus. The textbook that we will be using is Supply Chain Management 7th edition by Chopra, Pearson. The latest version is publisher date of 2019. Let's go back to the modules. So we took a look at the overview. If you click on each module has lecture materials. So if you click on lecture materials, I have the lectures laid out in tab form. So this particular module has 6 lectures. I try to keep these lectures about 15 to 20 minutes. That's why I break them over several lectures to keep you from getting kind of bored. But once you click on here to watch the lecture, when you finish watching that, you come back to the module, you can click on lecture 2 and watch that all the way to lecture 6. Let's go back to modules. Module 1, after you watch the lectures and read the material, you can do the quiz on module 1. So let's just preview it here. I'll show you sort of what it looks like. These are multiple choice questions. Again, you can Take the quiz, and see how you do on the quiz. It's a good check of the reading. So once you get the quiz done, you can go down and do the case study. So each case study tells you exactly what reading applies to that case study. Tells you how to do it. Gives you the instructions. It also puts the rubric that I'm going to use to grade the assignment. So pay attention to that when you go through. This particular case study is worth 30 points, and you can see how the point structure is laid out. Let's go back to modules and did the case study. There's also a discussion. Each module has a discussion group questions you have to. So you have to post an initial response, and you have to reply to one student's response. These are typically worth about 20 points, 10 points each. The initial post is due on Wednesday of the current week, and the responses to any peers are due on Saturday. Let's go back to discussion here. Go back to modules. And then after that, there's a summary. Each module has a summary that talks about exactly, it reviews again what you did in the module, kind of sets up the next module, gives the learning objectives here. So if you want to know how you did, if you have never used Canvas, you can click on grades and you can access. Of course, there's nobody in here right now. There's a test student there, but your grades are going to be laid out, and you can see an individual summary as we go through the course on how you've done in the course. If you have any questions on where you stand in the course, please get in contact with me, and I'll be happy to give you an update. That's a quick overview. If you find yourself running into troubles, just email me, and I'll be happy to guide you through what you need. So have fun with the course. I'm really excited to teach this material. It's very interesting. It's very challenging, and I'm sure it'll be useful to you in the future.